Hi everyone, Joe here. I'm going to read a famous quote that I remind myself of constantly, and I know a lot of other people do too. And this quote was written by W.H. Murray, a very famous mountain climber. But before he was a mountain climber, in World War II, he was in 3 prisoner of war camps, 2 in Germany and 1 in Russia. And he wrote his first manuscript in one of the prisons on toilet paper. And he hid it in this very thin mattress that he had. But it was found and destroyed. After he was out of the prisoner of war camp, he became a very famous mountain climber. And he also continued to write. So when Edmund Hillary was deciding that he was going to climb Mount Everest, he went to William Murray and asked him to be on his mountain climbing team. And he said, well, and mountain climbers have a very tight-knit community, and they also fund their own trips. So he asked Hillary, well, how much is it? And he told him the number, and he said, I wouldn't be able to do that, I can't go. So it was quite expensive, but then, so Hillary and his team went on the trip, and it was quite adventurous, but they did not summit. So a couple of years later, Hillary came back, and he was going to go for his second trip to Mount Everest. And he asked William Murray again to join them. And Murray said, well, how much is it? And he told him the number, and he said, I can't do that, I won't be able to go. So then a few years later, Edmund Hillary came back, and he said, I really believe this is going to be my last trip. He said, when I came back from the last one, I turned around and looked at her, and I said, I am going to climb you. And because you're not getting any bigger, and I am, he said, come with us. And Murray decided to ask a different question. He said, how much is the down payment? And he knew that if he could take a different step, things might open up for him. So Hillary told him how much it was, and how much the down payment was, and he thought, if I scrambled and put everything together, I could do that. And so he said to Hillary, I will give you the down payment. And he did. He gave him the down payment, and they went to the top, as you well know, and he wrote about it, and in his journals, and in his books and his manuscripts. And this was part of the book that was called The Evidence of Things Not Seen. Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, and always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, the ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising in one's favor all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way. I have learned a deep respect for one of Goethe's couplets. Whatever you can do, or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now. So yes, this is all about making a bold decision and moving forward and acting on it and moving forward. So whenever I challenge myself, I take a look at it. Am I hesitant? Am I thinking I need to think about this, or am I going for it? And whatever energy I put out there, the energy is matched. If I'm going for it, it seems like all kinds of doors open up. And if I'm hesitant, it seems like what comes back is utter confusion. So, whatever you can do or dream you can do, boldness has power and genius and magic in it. So go for it. Make it a great day.